the hell? What is happening? What? Hey, hello. What? Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to. Wait. Hello, everyone. This is a new live stream by yours truly, Lucas Ferris. And today, we're gonna be doing some coding, some custom coding for my new chat box for my YouTube live stream. There's no one watching, but I'll just start by saying it's a bit too quiet right now. Is that fine now? It's weird. Oh, here it is. Hello, can you hear me? Welcome back. So today we're doing some coding for a YouTube custom chat box on StreamElements. So I got started and put this is the default chat provided by StreamElements here. And if let's see, I'll try to show. Okay, so if I type something, say hello, hopefully will come out on here. Will it? Won't it? Give a moment. Okay. Oh, I think it came out right. There it is. Hello. right there. So that's the basic stream chat provided. I'll have to increase the text size a bit. Testing. I'll do another test. The problem with StreamElements on YouTube compared to Twitch is that there's no live stream chat offline, so I can't test this stuff now. I can only test on stream, so that's a minor problem though. So that's the basic chat, which is a bit boring. You can do some minor adjustments with the CS and stuff, but it's a bit limited in your control of your custom themes and styles. So what most people, most big streamers do is that they hire someone to make their own custom widget like this. Right now it's empty mostly. This is all stuff provided by StreamElements when you make it. So most of the time you can just delete everything and start with your own code on a blank slate. So before I start, I'll first talk about each section. HTML is what actually shows up on your screen when you start. This is what every website, every browser shows in the front end of the code. And the CS is the style that you can use to kind of, you can use it to alter the colors and the styles of the image. And JS is where the meat of the code, where you do everything that happens in the back end, how you process the chat, how you append, how you add sections to the HTML using the JS. And the fields is something that's let's say something that you can set a variable in the JavaScript code that you can use the fields on this left side like this. These fields that are made to, how do I say it? You can use this chat to make your own custom colors or styles. This field is not actually code per se, but it's made for ease of access for streamers if they want to alter styles of the code they received from whatever person they hired it to make the custom widget. But today, we'll make our own widget, and it will look something similar to what I have on my live stream in Twitch, which I'll show you right now. Here it is. Okay, hello. Oh god, I really should have. Whatever. Give me a moment and I'll show you. I really should have planned this better, actually. Oh no. Okay, so in my in my Twitch channel. How do I access my Twitch channel? Here. There. That's my custom code here. For a custom Twitch chat I made. I'll edit a bit and show you how test 1. It'll come in, it'll show you it'll have a smooth gradient which you can edit later. Have the name on the top left and the badges on the top right and the text in the middle. You can edit this later, or you can add your own custom images on top, but this will be just a basic instruction on how to make a basic style of chat box for your stream. So let's get started, and I'll show you. Okay. So the first thing you have to do is you have to add an event listener. That is something that listens to the stream, and when someone chats in the chat box, it will be pinged to take the information given by Twitch or by YouTube and pass that into actual data. And so I'll just do some basic stuff, basic coding stuff. So this is the window that is the stream, and you event listener, you just listen in on whatever they give you. And on event received is when it listens. It listens when something is happening in the stream, where someone donates or gives a comment or something, and then you run this function on the object that's received by the event. And you define a constant, that's the data, and well, first we just add the constant data, and that's the object that's given. And wait a minute. And then you can first console.log, which is, it just shows you the data. Let's just say, let's call it data. Put it in here. So in the console, it will log whatever that's shown here. So let's see if it currently works on where's the, here it is. Okay, so I can run test to see if it can log. Well, the problem with the API, I think. Testing. StreamElements, blob, custom levels, info. That's the problem. Why doesn't the console log? Why isn't the data logged? That's an I've never seen this happen. That's weird. Windows dot no, I've made every coding. Doesn't seem to have any problems in my code. Actually, at first I'll save. and then I'll try to comment again, testing. So why doesn't the testing? That's a problem. Is it unable to be passed somehow? This never happened before. When I made my Twitch chat box, this never happened. So I've never seen this happen. Why doesn't why doesn't the event listener listen to the event provided? I mean, that's what all we should do, right? Okay, so I added an event listener that when receives the event will pass it into an object, and I made a constant on the data, and then I logged the data, and it should have been everything, right? Why doesn't it explode? I feel like I should end the stream and go over this, but maybe I can do this on stream. Just show you all the trial and error of everything. This is how. What's with these errors on? Why does that give an error? Let's actually, okay, let's make a new. How about let's make a new custom widget. Add here. So you start, but you make custom widget using this function. In the plus on the bottom left, you can go static custom and select custom widget. And I'll see if I can just delete everything. These are the basic event they made for you to fiddle with, but we're making our own widget, so it shouldn't be affected. Let's see. Once again, testing. Why does it? Is there something wrong with the API currently? Get bad request from the vendor API. Why is that happening? Will not report channel with a rigid event heartbeat. Okay. Okay, so rather than put it into a chat box, how about we do some. Let's start by processing it into a container. So this will be easier to see if we do this like this. Okay, so what we do is we add a constant. Let's actually here we can add constant on top. No wait, no, field variables, and we'll add a constant container. That will be on the document. That will be this chat box. We can rename this actually to chat box. Okay, so we have a div that has an ID of chat box in the HTML, which we can change using the JavaScript code later. So let's get by just getting the element, which we called chat box, there. And let's start with constant function. That will be process badges. With that, let's see data. No, let's pass that data first. Okay, so let's pass the data into the process badges. Data. This will be, eventually we will use this to process the chat message. So let's just have this be chat message to start with. And instead of actually, instead of doing this, we'll display the message. Display mess. This is right. Display mess to call display the message, and we'll have okay. How do I do this? Let's see. Okay, so in the container, I'll process the message, display the message, right? Right now, I'm trying to display the message, so I'll go to the container. And then I'll prepend. There's append and prepend. Prepend means to add to the top, and append means add to the back. And by prepending, we can add it to the newest section, like in an array where there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values. We can add it to the first value by prepending it. We just prepend the chat message to begin with. We can do the rest later. But this is just so I can see what went wrong with the code. That's all we'll go. Let's just save that. And now we're going to do the testing. Test. Let's see if the test works. If it works, we can see the code. If it doesn't work, that's a big problem. Why doesn't it work? Constant display container prepend chat message. I prepended the chat message into the container. Oh, right. I have to pass that into text first, right? I forgot about that. Okay, so how do I okay. Let's just turn everything into a string. How about that? Okay, so message is equal. Oh, chat message. Let's just chat message 2 is equal to message. Oh god, I keep. Okay, it was chat message dot to string. That's so. No. Wait. Wait, this isn't to string. How I forgot how do you convert to string again? It's just string, right? Not to string. Sorry about that. It was string. I'll string the chat message and save it, and then I'll try to do another test, see if it works. Come on. Appear. It's still there. What? Why does that happen? And why does it look like that? It looks... Before I continue, let's just increase the size of this. Wait, 390 will be fine. Anyway. I'll open the editor. The style sheet doesn't matter. Div chap ID chat box. It doesn't matter. The problem is that the code, the widget isn't. Why doesn't this pass? Why doesn't the console log anything? Let's test console.log. 1. Let's just save it. When I get an event, it will just log onto the console if everything goes correctly. It doesn't log anything. What the hell? I'm missing something. Why? This is the first time I've encountered this. I thought I could bring you guys to code with me, but it seems like it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? There shouldn't be any problems with this. Why doesn't the console log anything? That's so weird. Maybe I can. Yeah, this will just be a normal test for us. I'll try to edit this into something much more palatable after this. I'll cut all this out, but you guys can see. What is the problem with? Okay, so editor mode will not report. Let's Hello world. This should... This is the most basic thing that's ever occurred. Why is it not passing anything? It's so weird. Why is it not passing? I've never seen this happen. It worked previously. Why doesn't it work now? Console.log widget. Okay, so how about I show you? Here it is. In this test. Here. I'll show you what is supposed to happen. Oopsie daisies. StreamElements, yeah. So what's supposed to happen is when I console.log stuff, it will log all the information here with the nickname and whatever. But the problem is, why doesn't it happen in this? Why doesn't it happen for the YouTube chat? What's the problem with the YouTube? Let's go back to the YouTube chat. So what I should do, what should I do? How should I fix this? It's supposed to work, but it doesn't. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't anything work when I'm streaming? This hurts me. Okay. Even if it doesn't work, why doesn't it pass it into the chat message? Okay, here. Let's try this. I'll do this test. Let's see if it works. Where I'm waiting for the text. Okay. That doesn't work either. What is happening? Ugh. This is annoying. Yeah, it's supposed to come out like that. Why doesn't anything come out? That's the weirdest thing. Nothing works for some reason. Oh. Oh. Wait. Is that supposed to be? Wait, I think. Okay, let me test that out. Make a chat message testing. Come on. Nothing's happening still. Oh, does it come out? Is there anything? No, there's nothing. Like always. This hurts me. Let's see. I'll do all the bug stuff, and I'll cut it out in the after we finish. So this works. Why does it work? But why doesn't anything else work? This is perplexing for some reason. I shouldn't have done this live. I really should have done it in maybe an unlisted video. Why am I doing this live? I'm bug testing live. What is happening? StreamElements, please help me. Why doesn't this data? Oh. Why did I play this? Oh, god damn it. Let's do that. Let's try that actually. Console.log doesn't work, but I can try other stuff. I'll display the message in the chat message container. Oh, is that the object custom event? Found it. Okay. Object custom event. Oh, and the widget data has come out somehow for a reason. Why did it suddenly come out? Oh, because display message was not the process badge was not an actual function. Okay, that was the function I copied over from Twitch. Oh, okay. So here is the field data and everything. This is the widget data that was logged when I sent a message. And hopefully, if I save and I do another test, still should come out. Considering there's no more. Oh, it still doesn't work. Okay. I should stop hoping that it'll work suddenly. That was stupid. Okay. Anyway, how about this? Instead of how should I go about fixing? How should I go about coding without knowing what data there is to code? How did that work before? Okay, so how did the test? Okay, so if I hold a custom let's see how. Okay, so it pops up on my Twitch. The Twitch API is working perfectly fine. I say test. It'll pop up perfectly normal. How should I? Testing. Why isn't our Twitch chat show anything though? That's horrifying. I feel like suddenly nothing's working. Why is nothing working? Oh, it's back. Okay, like that. That's my custom API. Okay, so when I console.log data here, save, and if I log the data on my stream, it will show up as a info message like that. Okay, so I have to see how can I make this work? What doesn't it work? I'm so confused. Is this some kind of weird? Oh, I should console.log data instead of. But it still doesn't show up anyway. The word data. You should at least should log the data text here if it works in any case, which means it doesn't work. So why doesn't it work? It doesn't even show up here. Why does it show up on my stream and not on this testing thing? It shows up for Twitch. What? I don't understand. Also, why does it disappear instead of it's show message permanently? It's supposed to be permanently here, right? What is happening? I'm going mad. I'm going mad. Oh my god. Why is it so different? Why is the YouTube chat so different from the Twitch coding API? Like previously, I tried to do the exact same code, but sometimes the badges, the text, everything's in different places. What is happening? We're mad. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't. Calm down. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, what this? I'll go back here. Console. Self console. Just put every detail in it, and then I'll yeah, that doesn't work. Since console.log doesn't work, I'll just type everything out and hope it works on YouTube. Let's see if it pops up. Come on. YouTube chat, please. Chat, please. Nothing pops up. That's stupid. Why should I expect it to pop up? Nothing should pop up. God damn it. Why? Oh my god. Div chat box. Montserrat. Why am I using Montserrat? Let's just use a normal Cloudflare link for the custom animations. GSAP is a custom animation thing for your. Wait, I'll explain it later. What GSAP is, but it's basically just think of it as a custom API, a custom add-on to API. It's a custom library which allows more advanced animations. That's not important right now. What's important is the widget loads and nothing happens. Why? Why does nothing happen? Why does the widget loading not give anything? Why? Why doesn't it give anything? I need some music. God damn it. Calm down. Serenity. Serenity. Serenity now. Serenity. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Let's have this in the background as I try to figure out. Oh, it's too loud. Maybe a bit too loud. Okay. Let's. Why doesn't? Okay, here it is. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Once I finish figuring out why nothing works, I'll go ahead and fix everything, and then I'll come back and edit this video back. Let's just go to maybe purple text. Go back to this custom widget, which isn't listening to me. The object, it knows the object is there. It shows up. And then you display this object data. That. And then, but every time I try to open it to test it, nothing happens. Why? Why does nothing happen? I hate this. It's so annoying. Why is it like this? Why is it code like this? Do I even know how to code? Object. I could wait. Let's just try this again. Maybe this. What did I? Give me something. Does it show up? It's still an object. Why is it still an object? Why doesn't the object become Why is it when I save it doesn't disappear? Oh my god. I'm literally converting it to string. Why doesn't that convert to string? Ah, right. It just shows what it is, right? How do I... how do I show what's inside? Let me think about this. I wonder if we got... Okay, so... I used the JSON variable then. Let's see if JSON what... I forgot. You know? I'm just like you. I do the same mistakes as everyone else. Let's see if this works this time. Okay, I saved it. Let's do another test. Come on. Give me something. Show up, please. Nothing showing up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here it is. So here, you see, this is all the data that's in the code with our image or the chat display names, everything. Finally, I can start coding. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This means I can start over. Let's pretend nothing happened, and I'll just move up here. Is that okay? So let's go back to well, how's it going, guys? So let's get started with today's stream, which is to code a custom chat box for our YouTube. And so I already started with some code. So I had a custom script for later, which is the gset library, which is for custom coding. And I have a div for a chat box, which we can use it. We can prepend or append some messages into it to be able to be seen by the viewers. And I made a container which gets this element and prepends things into it. And I made a constant function that processes the message into a string, and then I'll prepend it into the container. And then this is the Windows add event listener, which listens to any pings or alert or messages that comes, and then it'll pass it into a variable called data, which would be sent to this function. And because of this, I should say, we'll be able to see what format the object for the data is. So I'll have the object that's received by YouTube, and then I'll write a test message on YouTube, the YouTube chat, which should show the text come up like this. And from this, why doesn't, oh, I think oh, here it is. So this is the text, the object. Dot detail. I would write object dot detail instead of object, which should fix the previous problem. I'll try to test again. And it should come up on stream about right about now. Okay, so this is the message. So first, you have to confirm this on the top. It says message, listener message. So we have the data here, and then we'll check using if statement to check if data.listener is equals to message. You have to do two equal signs. One equal sign means that you're declaring a variable to be equal to. That means you're making something up. While the two equal signs would be, how to say it? Two equal signs would mean you're checking if it is equivalent to. And after you pass it, it is a message. Then you can start messing with the data. So now we know it is a message. If it is a message, and it is, we can see what is in it. You can see, let's see. Yeah. So we have the listener message, the event. If it is and it's correct, then we'll add a constant event dot detail dot data dot event. And so this will be the event data, which will show. You can read on the tiny text in the stream, but I'll read it for you. So the object has listened as a message, and we after confirm it, we can go check event service YouTube, and data is whatever. I'll try to, I'll make it larger for you to see. The service is YouTube, the data is blah e tag, ID, type message, text message event. It's hard to read. Why is the text so hard to read? I should change the position or everything. the width of it to maybe 700, and to make it easier to read. Wonder if that works. Here it is. Is listener, it says it's a message event, and if from what account, your display name is Luca Fetters Live, which is me. Okay, so I have to, okay, so listener of blah 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 blah. I'll try. Wait, actually, I want to make it easier to read. I'll make constant event data event, and then the display message will be event. Oops, I should have event like that, and it'll be easier to see what the nested brackets. It's so hard to read nested brackets when it's not properly parsed, like in code. So I have to. Okay, so here, the data. So event.data will be type.message event. So where is the closing brackets? Doesn't show. Not display message, whatever. Anyway, so I have the message here. So let's just assume that we have a constant event dot display message dot data or event constant chat message. Let's see chat message. Let's just make a constant chat message object for the data. You can just put an array here, and then if you code a certain way, it will register it as an object. Like if you use like username equals wait, I really should have. Okay, so if detail dot event dot data like that. How about and then if the data dot what the hell? Oh, dot snippet. The data dot snippet dot type is equal to text message event. That will be passed. How about that? Then it will be the data of character, blah blah blah. Dot snippet dot display message. Dot snippet dot display message. Display message is equal to the text. Oh, actually, I could let's just set a random class for class equals text, and make a custom CSS for my text. Wait, was it text? And just do color black for that. And oops, I forgot to put text. Oh wait, size is equal to large. Just custom large font size. And oh yeah, text wrap. Text overflow. Sorry, I forgot. Text wrap is equal to just a wrap. How about that? Let's see if that works. Save that. It should be easy to read if it's been wrapped. So another test. Let's see if that works. Testing. Come on. Can the text please stand up? Nothing's happening. It's weird. Oh, it came, so that means it's... The problem is with... here again. God damn it. Display message. Oh. Why doesn't the text come up? Chat box, the class is text. Text wrap. Maybe the text wrap is messing things up. Let's do another test. Let's see if that works. That fixed everything? Or would there still be a problem? There's still a problem. So why is there a problem? What did I do wrong? Oh, I forgot to end with that bit one. Oops, why did I? Okay. Let's do another test. Now, after this, let's see if this works fine. If it works fine, we can continue. It's undefined. Why is it undefined? What? Chat message. Oh. Event. Data.event. Data. Huh? Why is it undefined? Everything seems fine. Just test one. Let's open back. Chat box, the class is text. Color font size large. Oh, it's up. Finally. Like, let's... here it is. Why isn't the font's wrapping? Once again, I've been bamboozled. I've been tricked. Oh god. Why? What is the problem with my code? Why am I fumbling so hard? Okay, so the type is a test message event. The live chat ID is whatever. It's published at this time. Test one. Test message details. So why is the kind, the ID, everything's fine. The type, oh my god. Maybe I should increase the size of the lage. Sorry. 179. No. 10. Maybe that could work. Let's do another test. Oh, sorry. I think I messed up something. Oh, here it is. Anyway, the offer channel ID. The type is a text message event. Okay. So over here, the ID doesn't show up. Still, why? What? The type is text message event. This is the worst coding thing I've ever done because the console log doesn't work for YouTube chat. Maybe I'll change the font to, I'll change it back to white. And why does it change the font color and not the divots? And wait. Oh, wait, I should, yeah. I'll check. Okay, I'll change the background color to what color would be good? Just have it dark gray. That'll be fine. Thank you. Okay, so instead of displaying, so the data.snippet, let's see if this is parsed correctly. Why is it display message? I forgot. I don't know why I put display message there, but let's see if it passes correctly first, and then I'll change the name. Nothing. It's not passed correctly, it seems. What's that? Background color dark gray, that's fine. Let's just put display mess to the chat message. Hello. No, I'm not developing anything. I'm just doing the custom YouTube chat code. I'm making a custom widget for the YouTube chat that I've made for the Switch chat, but nothing's working, so I really shouldn't have streamed this. I should have just made a video and then uploaded it. Oh god. So what I did was I just made a chat box and then I started coding it, but nothing's working because console.log doesn't work for StreamElements for YouTube chat. So I have to code by passing everything, and then uploading onto the chat and then reading my OBS to see what the chat works. So it's, oh god, it's a mess. Oh my god, I'm dying. Um, um, YouTube coding language. No, this is just normal JavaScript and HTML coding. If there's anything custom about it, it's just that it uses the StreamElements API, if you know what that means. It's not normal internet JavaScript coding. Everyone knows JavaScript. But the problem is that when you try to console log for the YouTube chat, nothing happens because it bypasses StreamElements, the chat, and just uploads it straight. So I don't know why they made it like that, but oh my god, it's making me go crazy. Oh my, yeah, JavaScript and HTML. So right now I'm just, because it's passing it so weirdly, I have to check every time I use a new code. I would have to check it through just writing everything down. And just checking if it works. Yeah, it is extremely frustrating, but I just have to test it and eventually fix it up. It's a fixer-upper. Oh, that's the basic code, and that means that doesn't work. So it isn't snippet then? That means, oh god. So yeah, so what I did was I just displayed some data. That's whatever. I put a test message, and then I wait for the data to come up to see if it's correct. And it will wait maybe 10 or 20 seconds. Maybe I'll unlist the stream and then, yeah, like that. It comes up like this. And then I have to pass through this to see where the brackets are. And so let's see, the data.kind is live chat message, data.snippet.type is text message event, which I can use to say, oh, this is a message, and I'll display it. So, but I'm not sure where you put the squiggly brackets, you know? That means where one part ends, one part starts, because it's all in just a single text. And I would have every single time I see it, oh, okay, that's like that. This display name is there. Yes, and you can check if this is a chat owner, is a chat sponsor, whatever. So eventually, okay, I'll show you. So I've already made something similar for a Twitch chat. And I'll why isn't that? Okay. So I'll put a test message up, and it'll be something like this. You see this text in the center, which is my Twitch chat, which I made. Test. It looks kind of like this. You could put custom images on the background and the lines, but this is just the basic using only JavaScript and CSS. I can make it come in, make it disappear, which is pretty neat, right? Test 2. We just arrive from the left. It looks like that, but I'm trying to build it for YouTube as well now. So you see the data.whatever.display message, and I can also check author details. Data dot author details dot is chat owner, and then I'll see if this is true, then I can make a custom kind of border or image around it. If it's if this is yes, I can do some custom whatever around here, and that's what I made for my Twitch chat, where the owner has a different color kind of background with yes. If it's an owner, it's red. If it's a subscriber, it's purple. Like that. But I'm trying to do this for Twitch, for YouTube now, which is it's difficult. So the username is data snippet dot author details or whatever. So text chat box on your desktop already sends. No. It's on an OBS. It just sends all the YouTube data, just sends to OBS, and then you can make it a lot of custom images, custom whatever for your chat. Instead of using the basic StreamElements stream chat, which is on the left hand side, which you can see, it's a bit bare bones. So for custom APIs, you can upload your own images and do your own whatever interesting things you want using the fields and stuff. But yeah. So the author details dot have to see author details dot display name, is it? Display name is display is, and then you have your message. So you have your text message. Text is set as oh damn it. Text is set as I have to read through the OBS again to see what I should set the text as because it's stupid. So the text message detail display. Oh god. Blah blah blah. Channel ID, publish that, display content dot type. Okay, so dot snippet dot display message. Data dot snippet dot display message is the text that should be passed, and normally there'll be some kind of emotes and stuff here. And then the level will be the chat level. So let's say if you're owner, your chat level will be equal to some kind of, let's see, chat level equals 5, whatever. And then let's do a let. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Instead of actually just set the okay. Let's add a variable scope. and let's just say if it's a chat owner is level 5, if it's whatever is level 4, then level 3 and whatever. You start with chat level equals 1. If nothing occurs, then your chat level equals 1, and then according to if you're following, if you're subscribed, it will change. Ah, no problem. No, you're the only viewer, so who else should I talk to? So yeah, is chat moderator, is chat sponsor, or is chat owner? So if it's a chat moderator, you can see it is chat. So is chat moderator. If it's yes, then you'll put it level 4 or whatever. If it's an owner, it's level 5. If it's, and then it will change the color of the code of the final chat box. This is what I've been trying to make for a while. If chat moderator, chat sponsor. Okay. Otherwise, you have your badges here. Channel I dot author details dot. Oh my god, it's like it's so hard to read everything. Yeah, the snippet dot text message details dot message text is the text, and then dot author details is the author. Dot display name is display name, and the badges are stored in author details dot badges. And you just put some badges and then author details dot badges like that, and then you have all the information you need for your chat message. And for if you're a certain message, you can change your custom coloring of your message. So what I liked was changing like, oh, if your message is sent by the chat owner, then you have a background image that's a linear gradient from purple to red, which is for YouTube. So what you should do if you want to code your own background image is you can set like just put some word here like image owner image owner image URL like this, and then in the fields tab you just put owner image URL, and then you can put okay, like that. You can put some kind of details on it, like if the field is a type of text, and the label, the values, label whatever. The label, just label it as the whatever. And then text. And just put it here. If you do this, you have your image URL, which you can just type in there, and then it will immediately put it in here, and then you can change the values easily using the API provided by StreamElements. Otherwise, we can continue coding where you, instead of directly displaying the message after you receive it, the best thing to do is just add to put the chat message to queue, which is QUEUE, by the way. Message to queue, and then chat message. Oh god, why am I? That's so weird. Okay, so actually put it in here. Message queue chat message, and then that will pass it to a custom message queue, which you can set. Let's say with custom, this is let the message progress is equal to false, so it won't keep running constantly. Then you have a message queue here, which you can just have empty because you can add it later, add stuff into it later. And before we start, let's say the max messages that's allowed will be max messages. That's fine. And then the chat lifespan, which will be how long the message lasts if no one else comments. Let's just chat life times 1,000. Because this chat life thing, I think it's in milliseconds, I believe. So to put it to seconds, you have to times it by 1,000. At least that's what I remember. So then you can just put a custom field here, but I'll do it later. I'll just continue coding right now on the message to queue, which will be a custom queue for your message, which will be a constant function. Mess to queue. Oh, and should be equal to, well, actually I should type it. Even though it's good, how to say it? It's good. Wait, it's good. How do I say it? Wait, it's a good practice to use a lowercase letter to start, and then put high case later to separate each word, because a lowercase letter is not already set but as a function by the computer, by the browser, because most high case letters have their own functions already set. Have the function already set, like here you can see all the text had the function already set. So if you use a lowercase to start, it won't be as easy to kind of overwrite a function, so to say, or like have an error because of that. So we have a chat message that's been passed to this function, which will run mess queue.push, will push the message to the queue first, and then we'll process the queue, which will be just whatever. We'll just check the process if the queue is full, and then I'll process it. And so we have a new constant, which is process queue. Will you process the queue? And oops. And if the message queue dot length is larger than 0, that means when this runs, this will start checking if the message is larger than 0. Then oh, it is. And that while there's no message in progress, so it's not running any message, so it won't kind of clash. Then we'll set the message. Oh, message progress. Sorry. The message progress to true. Oops. Why do I'm sorry. I'm a bit dazzled right now. The constant chat message is equal to the queue of the message, and you'll shift it. You remove the message after you set the chat message, of course, because this is a constant function that's in block scoped. There's a constant variable. Oh, not variable, just constant. Sorry. So you have a constant here. You use the display message function to display the message. And after you've run the function, you can set it to false again, because so it hasn't clashed, and you can do process queue again. So it will keep running until the length is 0, and then it will stop. Wait, oh, yeah, I'll add an extra square bracket. Anyway, so after you've processed the queue, you can do the display message. You already have a display message function. There's display chat message, and before you prepend anything, a good practice is to use the StreamElements API, which has a sanitize function. The sanitize text you can set on the StreamElements settings. I can show you the StreamElements settings later, but for now, I'll finish coding this. So it has a custom sanitize API, which you can use with your own settings for what banned words or slurs or swears they are, and it will automatically check if this message, which is the chat message .text and then after it runs the sanitize, then it will pass the sanity results. Then you can run a whatever function if the sanity result does not have a skip section, then you can continue coding. if it does, then that means whatever, you know. I don't know how to say it. But why is there what? 1, 2. That's a closed squiggle bracket. That's here. This. What? Why is it like that? Wait, what? There's a bracket here that's closed. The bracket here that's closed. There's a bracket here that's closed. A bracket here that's closed. The bracket bracket here. Bracket here. And then I'll close it here. That's what's supposed to happen. Sorry about that. So if the sanity result does not say skip, that means it's passed the sanitization check. So you can do. It's very interesting. It says it's sanity. Like if it's crazy, then you don't check it. If it's not crazy, then you check it. That's fine. If the chat is sane, then you can use the text is equal to sanity result message. The sanity result is the passed variable, which or constant you can use to check. So if the resulting message is passed, that means you can let some message element, which is use let because you have to use it later, rather than just here. You'll create a new div to contain that element. Element div. From that div, you can just add some class names for you to message element dot class name, which will allow you to set a class name as it said, chat message. What like that, chat message. So in this tab, so this will be deleted later. So the chat message is set as a class name, which you can use in the CSS, which will be dot chat message. Chat message. And then you can do some squiggle brackets and just do some of the CSS coding here. Otherwise, you can continue. Let's just say const. How about, I don't know if there's any badges. So the badges is empty in the text, right? See, the badges stays empty, which means let's say test test, here it is. In the badges, where are the badges? Okay, here. Let's move like this. Okay, in this line, you see on top. That's not the only line that's covered is nick.lookatfetus live badges square brackets. This means I don't have any badges. But if there's someone has badges, you have to be able to process it. And maybe I can get a constant that's some badge HTML, as well as process the, well, in Twitch you have to process the emote text, but I'm not sure how it works on YouTube. So maybe I'll just, let's just have some custom function for this, which is process badges, which I'll use for after you process the badges, you can put the container. You can check the container children dot length. Okay, sorry. I have to fiddle with this. Okay, if the container length is larger than, well, is your max mess, which is max messages up here. Then you do some stuff to it, like you use the custom G-Sharp API, which is an animation API. You can use this link here, and in say gsap.to, it means we go to the container dot last child, which is the last message at the end. You can say that it's duration 0.1, which is whatever. Opacity, let me see, its opacity will change to 0. And the scale, go to 0.5 maybe. And then on complete, after it slowly disappears, the function will be deleted, which means I have to you have some just random function, which sorry, I have to check this, which will be if container. This is just good practice to check if the container contains stuff, or would have some, just to prevent some catastrophic error. Just have it, if it contains a child, can check container dot remove child. Remove the child from the HTML. Remove the child from the HTML. And after that's all done, okay, like, it'd be like that, right? So after that's all done, you prepend the final message, which will be the message element. The div message element, and then you the message. Let's just do a custom function for that. Message element. That. All right. If the sanity check fails, set the message progress to false, and start processing the queue again. Processing queue, just in case if it doesn't process it, like that. So before we do other stuff, let's do the process badges first, because the animate message will be the last, because that will show up on the OBS. So chat message, you can add a function. Let's let the badge HTML equals whatever. The badge HTML is yeah. Whatever. Then if the chat message dot badges and chat message dot badges dot length is larger than 0. So the first term, if chat message dot badges, it means if this array or item exists, and this, if its length is larger than 0, it means if there's something in the array or object, then you can pass a badge. Chat message dot badges map. You map the badges equals some kind of image. Wait, I should actually use tilde here. Image src is equal to the what's that? Oh, here it is. Badge dot URL, which you don't have currently. So, because I don't have any badges, I don't know how to get badges. But how about, yeah, let's just class up. Let's just continue. Class equals badge and have an alt equals the description of the badge. And then end like that. And you join that to a chat message, which is so we've joined the message. Then wait, what should I do next again? Oh yeah, if in Twitch you'll pass some emotes, because the emotes are actually custom images that are added onto the text and just replaces the text. So there will be some index and some messages and stuff, but otherwise, because we don't have any I don't know how the images work on YouTube, I'll just return the badge HTML like that. Next is the message, where message element that was passed to this via the display message function, and I'll try to run it. Like always, I forgot the semicolon. I'll set the timeout of this later. Let's have an empty function. Sorry. Huh? Why is this? Oh, there's nothing in here. That's why. Empty function. Anyway, I'll do this. I'll add custom animation message element to 0.5. Message element, and then it'll, in 2.5 seconds, it'll go x500. And then on complete, I can add another empty function, a nested empty function. That will be set again. It will be if how do I say it? All right, I forgot the here, that. Oops, like that? Huh? Wait, what? Okay, yeah. Then there's some function. If function, if the container contains a message element, then we remove the element. Child message element. Sorry, I didn't a caps lock. Move the element, message element. Huh? What? Why is that red? If the container is like that, then if like that, yeah, okay. I forgot the squiggly bracket to enter. So we'll, oh yeah, we also have to set the timeout to the chat life. Chat life. This will be the lifespan of the chat. Right? Okay. So this will be the animation for if there's the maximum number of messages already set, so you won't render too many. And this will be the lifespan of the chat. And now, I think, have I done everything that should be done so far? or your chat level. What did I do about chat level again? So if your chat level is 5, let's say you set a custom role for him. Right. Wait, what? Okay. So message element, blah blah blah. Oh right. Wait a minute. Huh? I think I forgot something. Okay. So after I process the badges. Right. I forgot to set that the thing will be passed if I don't pass the element into the. Okay, so tilde. Let's set the div. Let's say the class will be name, which will be the name of the messenger, which will be the chat message dot name username. Is it username? That message dot username, yeah. And then slash div. Wait. Slash div, which will be ending the div element there. Then I'll add a span class, which will span the entire width of the message, the chat box, which will be the message. Which will be message, and then I'll add the role. Should be let's say message.role. And then all right, open HTML. And wait, what? Forgot. Wait, badge HTML. No, I don't return anything here. I just use the text here, right? Yeah, send the chat message or text. That's for Twitch. Chat message. It should be in the span. Message.text. And I'll add a div inside, which will be the badges. Equals badges. And which will be the badge HTML. And then I'll end the div and the span. /div /span. That will be the message that will be passed through, hopefully, if nothing goes wrong, And let's say if is chat.yes, then role vrole will be equals owner, and then role is vrole. That. Chat messages role that will run here, like that. And that means officially done with coding the JavaScript. And now we have to set all the fields. But first, we have to do the CSS, of course. You can also do some custom animations in CSS, but it's more bare bones. So first, I'll have to set the body, which is I have a custom setting already here. You can, it's just an empty background color, which means there's nothing. Margin is 0. Auto, then the overflow is hidden. You flex the display, so it will let's say if something is too long, then it will expand, and something is short, it will contract. And it will be 100 VH. I forgot what VH is, but it's just the height of the body of the text of the box, which is fine. And then the body of the element of this thing. And let's do the ID of the chat box. Yeah, chat box, which will be let's say a width of whatever. And then the flex direction will come reverse. It means it will flex upwards or downwards, or it'll reverse the direction. Because wait, let me think about it. Okay, because the flex direction will go up, because normally when an element is appended to, it will add downwards. If it's column flex, it will reverse the flex direction. It will expand upwards instead, because for most of our streams, the message starts at the bottom. It enters at the bottom. That's why it's better looking if we just do it this way. I like to put my badges on the top right edge of the box. You can just not have this, but just not add badges. But I like how it spins. Right is 5px pixels. Top is minus 16 pixels. The index, which will be as front as possible, will be 6. You put it 99 or something. Oh, then you can put the individual badges, which will be dot badge. It'll be the whatever width, whatever height, whatever. Doesn't matter. The scale will start at 0, and then I'll do a custom animation. I'll put an animation name for it. Which will be badge anim. Should be a custom badge animation. Duration. I can put it later, but I like it since it's sorry. Since it's simple, I'll just put a normal normal duration of 3 seconds, maybe 0.3 seconds. I mean, sorry. and you do a custom timing function. You can do some random mathematics, cubic Béziers, but like it's simpler. Just these are just a cubic function which you can set the variables for. But it's better to just do some simple easing, like ease in and ease in and then out. I like easing out because I like the sudden jolt when it comes in. And then animation delay will be 0.3 seconds as well, because it will wait until the message comes up and then animate everything else. Next, I'll do the fill mode. I'll fill forwards instead of backwards. So if there's more badges, it will go to the right. Is that no? That's not fill mode. Wait, I forgot. No, that was. Wait, I'll check what fill mode is. I forgot what it is. Sorry, I don't usually use fill mode. Ah, right. The fill mode is so when the animation ends, it will stay at the ending point rather than like it was. Sometimes the animation after animation ends, it was just snap back to the starting position, or whatever. Well, so if it's forwards, it's ends and then it stays in that position where it ends at. If that makes sense. So, and then I'll do the all right, I forgot the class chat message. Yeah, so we have the chat message, CSS, which you can have different ways to display it. I will display the block as a block. Then position will be just some. Sorry. Sorry the background noise. But I'll display it as a relative position. Width will be 95%. Border. I have the custom border and stuff. Okay, so you don't have to do this, but I like a custom imagination. So this will be, you can add some fields here, the color line, color base are normal. So the gradient. So first the base color is white, and the border will be whatever color you set here as a solid color. But the background image, I like to set a linear gradient. So you have the color line, which is what direction the gradient goes. And then I like having, how does I explain? These two are the color base, which is because the linear gradient is like setting colors to corners. So the color base sets it to one side, and then the color normal will be the other color. This is just a basic chat message without any, let's see. Okay, this is the basic chat message color when you don't have any badges or any roles. So the color normal will be the color normal with no roles. And the border radius. Each border, I think it was top left, top right, bottom left or something. I don't remember exactly, but I think in that order. So you can put custom fields here as well, but I'd rather just keep it basic, just have it the same for whatever message, so you don't have to edit it later. So the padding is for the text. When the text pads, it means that there'll be an extra how many pixels from the top and the left and the right of the text for the box, and add some extra for the top because I have the username at the top, and then have a margin at the bottom. The overflow will still be visible, but technically, so you can see the message if some error happens, but technically you don't. If nothing bad happens, then it doesn't matter. Then I put a margin for the text align. So so the text align is which side the text will be will move to. How to say it? So some text align tells you which side the text will be closest to. If that makes sense. Oh god. So let's have a better okay, so text align will be will the text align. Okay. Oh my god, I don't know how to explain it. So the text align will be which side the text will be. I forgot how to explain it. Why does it need to know how to explain which side the text will start at? Will block at, I should say. How to say it in layman terms? I forgot the layman term for the line. The alignment of the text. It will either align to the left, which means every time you press enter, the text will start at the left. No, the text will touch the left of the box. Okay, like that. Touch the left of the box. Touch it. You can set it to touch the end of the box or touch the center, which means like in Google Word, you can just align the center and justify whatever. But yeah, I think that's all right. And then we left. Like that. But like that. That looks better. The text line will be here, and then oh, what does a line look weird now? I think I said the word align too much. It will be a custom field which I can set which side to justify to for the inline horizontal alignment. Anyway, after the message is the name, which was set as .name. I can just set it to a relative position. So it's not absolute, so you move with the text, and then the top. I'll just set it here, and I'll explain everything. Okay, so the top will be how far it moves up, and then how far it moves to the left. It means it moves to the right. The minimum width, because it should be able to flex, I believe. And then you have some padding, the scales, and displays an inline block. Oh, look at that. In terms of type of box and boxes that are generated for elements. So this will be in line with the div. So it will affect the it will affect the message chat box. That's what it means. The padding is 2 pixels and a border and stuff, whatever. That's not important. Text line I explained. The background color is the background color of the name box, which is a custom box I set on the top left of the chat box. And then we have the font and stuff, which is bold and a bit, the letter spacings are different. And then I think it was like this, yeah. So and then and the comment here. We'll just animation will be anim. The duration, wait, I can just copy whatever here. This one, I like it linear because the type of animation I made was for linear movement. I have a custom delay, so after the message comes in, it will work. And then the Z index will be 5. So behind the badges and in front of the message box, I think that means. So, and then I'll transform the origin to 2070. So the transform origin affects the rotation of the object. So, and the position, of course, but that's not really that important to what I'm doing here. It changes so when it rotates around this center of mass. X on the left and Y on the left position. Sorry. I was a bit loud. I'll set the message of the subscriber. And then I'll change like this. I'll copy it from my Twitch chat. So this is the custom for, let's say this is sponsor. That's a mod. That's the broadcaster, or in terms of YouTube, it's owner. I can have it lowercase, it's better. If it's owner, then a color owner, then the mod will be color mod. The spawn member will be color member. Like that. And now, before I do the fields, I can do the keyframes, which will affect the animation. So first it will be the animation of the message anim. We'll start at from translate X, and let's do some field anim align for 400 pixels, and it will go to the final position, whatever. Is that all? Wait, why does it look like that? Like that. Oh, sorry. Looks better when you add a spacebar there. And then you have the keyframes, because we did a GSAP animation there already, so it doesn't, not really that important. It only starts on the left and then it goes to the right. And you have the info animation. Wait, no, sorry, not info. Anim. Am I correct? Message anim. Badge anim. And name anim. I'll write the badge anim at the bottom, so I don't forget. Okay. And then, so the custom animation for the name. So you'll see this later, but I like it. Like, I've made a custom animation already, so I'll just copy paste it. It will start at a rotation of -3 degrees, and then it will kind of wiggle like a spring, like boing, like that. So that's what I did for here. And increase in size, so it doesn't like block the message itself. It starts at small size, doesn't block the message while it's having a big rotations, but then when it gets smaller, then yeah, like that. So what I did for the badge was I just had it spin like a circle, and then it ends upright at 720 degrees as it zooms in to scale 1. For safety, I just add a scale 1 at the end as well, so it doesn't like zoom back out. So this is not really that important here. This stuff now is user image. Oh, sorry. Icon color, background color, whatever. This stuff not important. Now I can do the custom fields. So the max messages is the field max messages. I like to put a slider on the field like this. So the type will be slider, the label will be max messages, and the value with a minimum and maximum will be 20 messages, because 20 is already enough, right? It's not, you don't need too much. And each step one step, so each one message per step. So when you set here, you can just set the messages here, 1 to 20. I like it around 4. Oh, I forgot. After messages, you have to write exclamation mark important, so it overrides the normal color for the background image. That's why I put important here. Anyway, so next will be the align of the text, which I also have already. You only align left or right, so I just drop down text align right left, and the value and the text of the value will be like that. So this will be the value for the option, and this will be the label when you put the value in, so it looks better. And that will be the same thing for the color and the animation. And then next we have the lifespan of the chat. Sorry, lifespan of the chat. Chat lifespan in seconds. And then, of course, it's the colors of the I should just, it's not really that important, these labels, but I like to set it so it looks better. Like that. It will be in the have a default value of the colors, so you don't have to set it yourself if you don't want to, but yeah, I set it already like that, and I think that's all. The own image URL. I think I don't have it in here yet, right? Yeah. Let's say this is vrole mod. Like this, right? I think I had it dot mod, and then dot member, then dot sub. Okay. Not really important what value you put. Just one overrides the other. So what's more important? Are you a member, a sub, sponsor, a subscriber? Like that. Wait, I forgot. Do they have the is? Okay, so they have is chat owner, is chat moderator. Then, huh? Oh, they don't have is chat subscriber, right? They have the badges for that. That's difficult. Okay, so you don't have the author details dot badges. Let's do that again. Okay. Details dot badges dot whatever. Oh, by the way, I have to use the badge. Like that. And then this will be tabbed up here. If it has some badges, dot includes whatever value there is here, then I'll pass it. Huh. Oh, I should actually put this in free because this is in outside. 2. Or should I not really that care about it? Dot includes dot subscriber and dot includes member. Maybe sponsors isn't that important, right? Let's start with chat level 0. vrole equals sub member mod equals owner, sub member mod owner, and then vrole equals. I should really get into the mindset of doing this. Why does that have no? Okay. Mod sponsor. Sponsor. Sub sponsor member mod owner. Sub sponsor member mod owner. Okay, like that. sub sponsor member mod owner. That fine. And here, owner mod member sub sponsor. Oh, I missed the sponsor. And color sponsor will be like that color, whatever that color is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. That's all the CS done. That's all the JS done. That's all the fields done. Line. Color line right. Animation align right. The field owner image URL. Let's just have so what I wanted to do is if I ever make a custom image for my URL, I wanted to add it to here. But I need a link for it, but it's a bit weird, difficult to go about it. So I'll first I'll open editor. I'll go to the JS. I'll go to display message. No, chat message prepend. So yeah, that's all done. I'll save. Oh yeah, I forgot to remove the background color. Yep. Oh, I don't need this one. I don't need. Yeah, I don't actually need this. This will be fine. I'll add. Actually, I'll just add a bottle box. That'll be better. Save it. Now I can do a test. Test 2. Huh. Test 2. Come on. Hello. Nothing happens. God damn it. Let's go to the console. Huh? Oh god. So now it's time for second debug. I don't know where the error occurs because it doesn't even show it on the console for a reason. There's nothing in the console. How helpful. StreamElements. How about this? A container dot prepend. Badge. Alright, badge HTML. Okay, so I'll try this. Okay, so first, JSON.stringify. Okay, I just keep prepending random parts of the message. Okay, stringify chat message. Let's see if these two work first, and let's do debugging. Debug. Come on, debug. Debug doesn't work. There's nothing is appearing. Huh. Why is nothing appearing? What? That doesn't make sense. Huh? Container is the chat box div, and then I'm just prepending the chat. Oh. Huh. There's some of the details here. Let's see this. Debug 2. Let's wait until the debug 2 comes up. It's not coming. Oh, here it is. It's undefined. What? Why is it undefined? Huh? Okay. Let's remove snippet then. Let's say that data.offer_details. Debug 3. Why is there such a high latency? I don't know. Waiting. Oh, here it is. Oh, not display name. Okay, so that means it's not snippet. It's not in snippet anyway. That was the error. Remove that. Remove there. Remove that. Like that, maybe. Remove there. Let's see if this works. This is debug 4. Come on. Come on. What? What's happening? Oh my god. It's not working again. Why? Why did I do this? Okay. Okay. But let's prepend something else before you do what is shit. Prepend data display message. How about that? And then just keep prepending random shit. Random stuff, by the way. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. Display name. Data.offer_detail.display name. Badges. And okay, that's all actually. Let's display everything. Let's see if it works. Debug 5. Shamon. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, come on, baby, come on. Come on. Shamon. Come on. It should work right now. Oh. Undefined display name. Okay. Well, at least I know something. Okay, so I have to. So at least I know this is correct. So I only have to check the badges. It's not all for details. It's just maybe it's just badges. Maybe. Anyway, debug 6. One more time. Okay. Live chat message, e-tag, whatever. Maybe the second one is in snippets, maybe? I don't know. Dot snippet. Dot snippet. Dot display message. Okay, so the badge is not in offer details, that means. There's a bracket there. Bracket there. Oh. And then badges there. Oh. Actually, you don't even need offer details. Just display name is fine, right? Dot nick. Dot nick. Did you do that on that? Display message. So dot snippet dot display message. Maybe. And then data. The data is in nowhere. Why is it in nowhere? Where's the data? Where is she? Where's the data? Where is she? Okay. Test message details. The kind is there. E tag there. The snippet. Blah blah blah. Test message details. Display message. So after the message text is the closed bracket. So it is in data.snippet.display message. Data.snippet.display message, that's there. Then the badges is not in offer details. It's just in badges. Data.badges be removed. And that's it. Actually just put badges. No, actually just don't. No, let's say C badges, chat badges is equal to data.badges. Let const and then just put everything here like this. Oh, and also, I forgot. Now I'm reading it. This chat message hasn't been defined yet, has it? Oh, okay. If data.badges and then data.badges.length is larger than 0, then blah blah blah. Okay, that's better. Like that. Let's put all these badges. Oh, if this is in the if statement, oh, put it outside. Yeah, should be outside. Anyway, save again. Debug 7. One more debug. Come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. Debug 7. The text message. That works. Come on. That's good. Move all this. And stringify chat message. Debug 8. Let's see if that works. Come on. Shamon. It's not appearing. How is it still an error? What? Debug 8, yeah. Okay, so what? Huh. V-roll. Let's see if this section works. Oh, let's start with v-roll equals rando. Let's see if that works. Let's actually change. Does it work? Oh, oh, wait. Look at that. Something's coming out. Well, lifespan, let's put lifespan in like 20 seconds or something. So you can test it better. So the chat message comes out. That's good. Badge HTML doesn't matter. If it works, it's fine. It means it's passed it. Next is that doesn't matter since it's div name chat message badges. dot name. Artist name. Huh? Everything should be fine. Okay, let's see if it works now. Debug 10, finally. 10 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10. Ooh. Why does it look like that though? Rando. Constant view. Container prepend viewer. Okay, here. Everything's fine here on this end. Message element here. Prepended element. Why does it last so short? 2 XL 500. Okay, that's fine. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so I set the timeout to the lifespan of the chat. Oh, which is this times 1,000. Let's change this to chat lifespan of that life, so it doesn't accidentally clash with it, just in case. 100. So I've disabled everything, so I can debug 11. Come on. It should come up right about now. Okay, debug 11. Why does it look like that? It shouldn't look like that. What? Maybe it's in here. Body is not here. This is strange. Why does it have both the front and back? Badge, chat box, column reverse. Chat message. Why does it trigger twice? Why are there 2 chat message? Chat box, class text. I should remove this class, by the way. Just a normal chat box would be fine. Okay, here. So div class name, the chat message username, blah blah blah. So that's div, and the span. The role. Why does this trigger twice though? I don't understand. Debug 11 is in here. The badge HTML will be this. Let's set let's just set badge HTML equals 1. And it will just spawn a 1 here. Right? Ah. Ooh. Shaloob. Shaloob. Come on. Is nothing happening? Why is the latency so high? Ah, nothing's happening. Because badge HTML, nothing happening. Badge HTML equals 1. Huh. There's a 1 there. Div class badges. How about, okay, if I remove, god damn it. Why is it keep, oh. I removed this division here. Just whatever. Just if it works, it works. Debug 12. It's come up on my end, and now it's time to see if it works on this end. Debug 12. Nothing changed. God damn it. Nothing changed. Why does nothing changed? Animate, so after lifespan it will end. Huh? Okay, so message has the chat message. Oh. What? Ah, that makes sense. I think I understand where I made a mistake. Ah, I made a mistake. I added. Why did I make a message element of the class? Okay, that was the mistake I made. Let's see if it works now. Come on. Ugh, looks like that. Why does it look like that? HTML is fine. Maybe it's from the CSS, maybe? Body's fine, the chat box fine. The badges, whatever, there's no badges. This doesn't have anything. Dot chat message. It's a message of chat. Display. Like that. Why is that white? Oh. It's a block display. Relative. Solid. Wait. That could be. That could be fixing it. If that fixes it, oh my god, I'm gonna celebrate actually. set up some congratulations music. Okay. Not like that. Oh. So I have to move that here. Oh god. Okay. And okay. Now let's. I'm just preparing my congratulations, just in case this works, you know. And so let's start the congratulations. Debug. Come on, I believe in you. Congratulations. Come on. I'm waiting for you. Is that what I believe it is? Is that what I believe in it? Oh my god. Oh, let me. Come on. Boom. Congratulations! 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 Boom, 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 boom. Oh, sorry. You saw my. You saw what I watch when I'm not online. Sorry about that. Congratulations! We're done. Actually, one more time.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations! Okay, so now that I've fixed that up, let's set the width of the window back to normal, like around here. That'll be good enough. So this can toggle these off, put it in this side. I'll delete them later if this continues working. Let's say the owner color will be red. Let's do the YouTube logo color. Around there's fine. The mods color will be like that. blue. Members will be purple, that's normal. Subs will be whatever. Why are there 2 subs? Oh, that's one sponsor. I forgot about that. I have to reset that. The sponsors color. Oh, I have to redo everything. Okay, whatever. Oh, I don't have to. Thank God. Thank God that StreamElements has good enough staff that they know what to do when you change. Okay. Change values. You don't change everything. Let's just do white ass, pasty ass, purple. Actually, this should be white. This should be the YouTube logo, and the owner should be. What should the owner be? What should I be? What color should I be? Darkness. No, that's way too edgy. Don't do that. Purple. I like purple. I like pink. Also, let's do purple first. Let's see if it still works. Save. Congratulations! 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 Bum 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 bada bum. Yo, look at that. How's that for size? What? But why does the size? Why doesn't it match? Why isn't it 10? Isn't it 1? Huh? No. Okay. Mild High Club. One of my favorite songs recently is the song Homage by Mild High Club, actually. But I can't play it on here. So I'll just do some off-tune singing. How about that? Someone wrote this song before, and I couldn't tell you where it's from. The 4736251 to put my mind at ease. Okay. So that's what's oh, is the YouTube chat? So why does it not? Huh? Why doesn't this not set correctly? I don't understand. So this is the bottom corner. The YouTube chat box. The bottom right, it connects to the bottom right, is not large enough for the bottom and top right, and not large enough for the top left and bottom left. What? Why is it like that? Okay, so I'll go check this out. Why is it like that? Congratulations! 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 1080p, that's correct. Oh, what the hell is happening? Oh, the text comes up. Hey, look at that. Why did it suddenly work? Well, yeah. Oh no. I thought that the custom event is the thing that happens, but no. It still doesn't. The console.log still doesn't work. God damn it. Okay. So now I've made a custom YouTube chat. I hope you guys are proud of me, or at least learned something from all my debugging issues. You know what not to do. Maybe I'll edit this into a more digestible format later. But yeah, I think that will be all for now. And I will wait, before I oh my god, what's happening? What music should I set for the ending? Ah, I got a good one. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time again. Yeah, see you next time, guys.